This is the syllabus review for MH203OLA Stat 1, Summer 1, 2023. This document is clickable in Canvas. You should be able to look at it whenever you like. It's there under the syllabus tab or also in the important course information. It's a 3-credit course. This course is normally taught over 15 weeks. When it's a full semester, it's condensed down to 6. So it is very fast-paced and as far as my office location, I am not much on campus during the summer, so that's not the best place to find me. By far, the best place to find me is using the Ask Your Teacher feature within WebAssign. I check those 3, 4 times a day. I get back to you as quickly as I can with those. That's definitely the best way to get help with questions that you have within the course, as well as emailing me at this email address, emolton@manor.edu. Calling me also not a great way to get to me because again I'm not in the office much over the summer. As far as course description, this is an introductory statistics class. We go through all the basics of statistics. It is an upper level math class. There's a lot of word problems. There's a lot of intense calculations. For those reasons, you will need a calculator. When it says graphing or scientific calculator, I don't recommend that you buy a graphing calculator unless you're planning to go on in calculus or use it for other courses. I do recommend that you go out and buy a TI-30X2S. This specific calculator is the one that I usually bring to class, where I bring 10 of them for people to borrow if they need them, but I've seen them for as low as $12 on Amazon. I don't think they should be more than 20 if you were just to go into a store and look for this specific one. The reason that you need this calculator is because it's got a button that we use to do the binomial distribution. It's very possible that if you already own a calculator, it's got a similar button. If you're not sure, you can always email me, tell me what the name of the calculator is, or you can look it up on YouTube or Google and see if it has the functionality. Again, my recommendation if you don't have a calculator is just to buy this TI-32S or to go to the library and borrow one at Manor if you can get to campus. Um, you do not need the book. There is a link to the ebook if you want to see any of the pages from the textbook, but there is no need to purchase the textbook. As far as how you'll be assessed in the course, first and foremost, you'll have to do online homework each week. Every lesson goes along with a homework assignment. The homework assignments are due at 11:59 on Sunday nights, and they're all outlined in the calendar below. But basically, there's 4 chapters, each of which have somewhere between 4 and 8 assignments in them that make up that unit, which then leads to a test. Each of the assignments I intend to take probably about 2 hours each to complete. That doesn't include the time learning the material, watching the videos, but actually doing the workout. I would say at the start won't take that long, but as you build up and get further into the course, you want to be ready to commit more time into having to do this. Cumulatively, those assignments are 30% of your grade. Each week, there's a math journal quiz on Canvas. It's about that week's topics. My hope here is to be able to engage with you in a way that's a little different from the online platform, where it's not just right answers, but lets you kind of think about the topics that we're doing, express to me some of your frustrations, and answer some questions about how to use some of the concepts that we're doing. So my hope is that you give these all an honest effort and that I give everybody 100% because they try them all. The only way not to get 100% is either to not address the question, to say I don't know, or to leave it blank. As long as you do these assignments on time, you will get credit for doing them. Cumulatively, they're worth 10% of your grade. If you ever don't get one in on the time that they're due, which is Friday nights, you can always turn it in late for 1% off per day that Canvas automatically calculates. The largest part of your grade is the test. There's 4 tests worth 40% of your grade, so 10% each. These dates are all outlined in the syllabus here at the bottom, but basically at the end of each unit, there's a test worth 10% of your grade. Every test has a sample test, which has both the sample test you can complete in WebAssign and videos of me completing a version of the sample test. Students who do well in the course tend to do the sample tests and take them seriously because they're the best way to study for the actual tests. The sample tests themselves are not graded, so if you don't complete them, it won't hurt your grade other than that You won't know what's coming on the real test. You won't have had as much practice as somebody who did the same. Is a comprehensive final exam on everything covered in the course. It's due Friday, June 30th. Basically, you guys have the last unit, the fourth test of the class, that's due that Sunday, and then you have 5 days to complete the final after that. Please don't wait till the last day. Tell me that you had some sort of computer error, something like that. I can't extend beyond the end of the course. So please do make sure that you're completing that final on time. It's worth 20% of your grade, but it also, if you do better than any of the previous tests you've taken, will replace your lowest test score. Really, the final tends to be worth 30% of the grade for most students if they do well on it because they end up replacing one of the earlier tests that they didn't do. So here's all of that laid out, what percentages are. This is just the generic grading scale for manner. Attendance, I just pretty much mark each Sunday whether you did the work for that week or not. Did you do the math journal, the homework, and the test for that week? If you did, you'll be marked present. If you didn't complete everything for that week, including if you needed to ask for extensions or if you had some emergency come up, that is a way that you would be marked absent. Here is the weekly course schedule. So this first week, I'm asking you to watch the welcome videos, do this whole module on getting started, and then you have 5 different homework assignments that are due by 5/28. You also have the welcome statistics math journal. This is actually due. Sorry about that. On the Friday. The math journal. Then the next week for June 4th, um, you have 1, 2, 3 new lessons, but then these 3 and the 5 that came before, all 8 lessons go into this test where you need to have the test complete by 11:59. Do allow you to extend homework assignments. I don't allow you to extend tests. Once the test date is passed, that test is no longer valid to be taken. I have alternate versions of the test for somebody who has an extreme situation and doesn't allow them to complete the week's test on time. But you definitely need to email me and get permission in order to take the alternate version of the test. In general, my hope is that you're keeping pace with the course and that you're doing everything on time because it's very easy to fall behind and very hard to catch up with how quickly paced this class is. As you can see, again, all of the dates are laid out when everything is due. And then we get to the final exam where it's a somewhat shortened week. Instead of running Monday to Sunday, it only runs Monday through Friday because the course completes on the 30th. That's everything I want you to know about the syllabus. Definitely feel free to email me if you have any questions or anything I didn't cover that you're